on the bucket from Johnson.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass on.
And Jack kicks to Johnson. Robinson sets a screen for Johnson. Softly drops in the floater. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Johnson against Jack. And it's Johnson again missing. Mack the pass to Lopez. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
Johnson, good.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
Let's quickly bring up the 2K leaderboards for a look at the top free throw shooters among point guards.
These guys can get to the line. There's not much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
Yeah, because of their shooting ability, they get a little more space than the average point guard. Maybe they'll miss a shot from the floor, but if you send them to the line, those points are almost guaranteed.
Here's Mack. 5 points in the game. 13 feet away. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Johnson, a wide open look. No luck. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Johnson dishes to Jack. Poked away. Stolen by Waiters. Good D by Lopez. Nets leading by 3. And even 3-on-3 break. Right at the free throw line. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
The feed now to Morrow. Morrow gets a screen from Johnson, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's 3 turnovers in the quarter for him now, and I think he's got to wake up out there.
And the first half.
All right now, I want everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, your
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. We've seen Jeremy Lamb having a really great game.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Johnson is out there with Young. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Jarrett Jack. And it's Lamb in at the 2. So that's the group for Lionel Hollins as we begin the second half.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Thunder trailing by 8. Johnson kicks to Cantor. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Johnson outside. Kicks to Lamb. Screen by Young. Launches a 3. Tries again. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The Thunder shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Johnson, the pass to Ibaka. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. Robinson's checked in for the Nets. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Adams checked in. Johnson goes in. Here's Ibaka. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Brooklyn leading by 5. And Jack kicks to Johnson. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got 7.
Oh, great move to get to the rack there against the guy who doesn't really just have the strength to be able to keep him away from the rim.
Johnson up top. He's got 9. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Check out the game for Johnson. He has 9 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Jack kicks to Johnson. Lets a floater go.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Morrow dishes to Johnson. Out to the wing. For the 3. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here is Jack. He's got 8, and it's blocked by Adams. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And Brooklyn making a change here. Bargnani's checked in, and Oklahoma City also making a switch. Nick Collison's checked in for Serge Ibaka. Here's Lamb. Morrow with the rebound. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Westbrook. Johnson for 3. Again, Johnson missing. The Nets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the 3rd. That leaves room for improvements here. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for the Nets. Mack comes in for Jarrett Jack. Picked by Bargnani. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's it.
And here are the Thunder now. They're on an 11-3 run. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner. Johnson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Morrow in at the small forward. Here's Johnson. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. And it's 9 points for Johnson. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Brooklyn leading by 7. And Jack, here we go. And good on the basket. Book it. And so here is Oklahoma City. It's off to Boston for them after this game as they take on the Celtics. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Here's Johnson. Shot is no good. Good defensive work there by Young. Outside Jack. And Lamb kicks to Young. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
At the line for your Nets.
He misses the free throw.
That is Young. 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Thunder trailing by 10. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Johnson, and he gets it to go from the high post. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Lamb passes to Johnson. Lopez, a screen on Ibaka. Johnson kicks to Young. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And the Nets lead by 10.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Morrow dishes to Johnson. Just 4 to shoot from 12 feet out. Another miss by Johnson. Nets leading by 10. Stolen away. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Cantor's shot is off. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a three-point shot tonight. The pass to Lopez. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Thunder trailing by 10. Johnson kicks to Morrow. Rejected by Young. Ibaka against Johnson. Johnson, the pass to Cantor. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. It's stolen by Johnson. In transition, here come the Nets. Johnson's got the ball. He feeds it to Jack. It's stolen by Ibaka. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Morrow. Morrow's got his 4th assist in this one. Nets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Johnson kicks to Jack. High post shot. And the Nets miss again.
Move it. Move it.
Thunder trailing by 8. Outside Westbrook. Kicks it out to Johnson. Hits it from 3-point range. Johnson's got 19 points.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His 2nd 3 of the half right there.
Nets shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Pass to Lamb. Young outside. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Nets. Lamb dishes to Jack. Feeds it to Lopez. Good, and Jack gets the assist. Jack's got 5 assists in the game.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open. You're going to be in for a long wait.
Cantor cannot hit. Good D by Lopez.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Thunder trailing by 7. Westbrook kicks to Johnson. Again, Johnson missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Right wing. Now here's Lamb. Fades, and he gets it to go. 11 points for Joe Johnson. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8.
This is what they need to do in the second half to come out with the win. It's not the only thing, but when you convert free throws at the other end, you put a lot of pressure on the opponent to play solid defense against you.
And the Thunder making a change here. Adams checked in.
Johnson has been too much to handle. He has 11 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
52 seconds left in the 4th quarter. 4-3, Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bageled in the second.
Young with no one around. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And the Nets lead by 12. And so here is Oklahoma City. In the corner, Ibaka with it. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, you got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. Just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody does.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbed.